Hello, beautiful gamers. Tonight we're going to be playing something that's more like a choose your own story type of thing, but of course, it's dark as usual. Well, not usual. The zoo is a little less dark. Okay, so we're going to just dig right in. And everybody's afraid of dolls. They're just super creepy, you know? So here we go. And just so you know, we're totally doing all of these stories tonight. You're welcome. I do what I can. Alright, so introducing the doll. You're a single mother. Your daughter Lisa is an intelligent girl who doesn't have any friends. You buy her a rag doll. Soon, Lisa will claim that the doll can talk. And this is just the beginning of your nightmare. Can the doll really be possessed, as Lisa claims? And then, we're not going to get stuck. So, the doll. As a single mother, you know how hard it is to look after a 13-year-old girl. Hard, but still joyful. Her presence gives you all the strength you need. Her name is Lisa. She's a shy girl, and she doesn't talk much. You got divorced 3 years ago because he cheated on you with his secretary, of course. Lisa misses her father, but you don't allow her to see him. Bitch. She adores her father, but you don't think he... No, you do think he's an asshole. Of course you do. Lisa is a special kind of kid. Her teacher once said that she's too intelligent for a girl her age. They already knew that. Her reactions are unexpectedly mature. She's also hardworking. You expect perfection from her. Her teacher told you that you must take Lisa to a psychiatrist. You'll do it soon. You got shit to do, so. She's a lonely girl, this Lisa. Maybe because she doesn't talk much, you think she needs some friends. So you bought her a rag doll to ease her loneliness. Sure, Mama. You bought the rag doll from the local toy store. Not an expensive toy, nothing too fancy. Lisa might still like it. You know that expense doesn't make Lisa happier. The doll is a girl with big blue eyes and curly black hair. She has a wide grin that you can call friendly. Her dress is red, matching her shoes. And she also has eyebrows. Well, that's good. That's good. The unnamed doll waits for her new owner in Lisa's bedroom. You haven't brought Lisa home from school yet. Lisa, man, you're possessed fucking doll. Like, can anybody else see that this might be a bad idea? Do we not watch movies? Hello. Alright, so it's Friday. It's not sunny. Probably live in Portland. Sky is covered with gray clouds. And you're driving in your car. Lisa sits on the seat. Seatbelts are worn tight. Tight shit, Mama. Come on, relax a little bit. She looks from the window blankly without any expression on her face. You remember that the math exam's results were going to be announced today. Alright, since we're, okay, our choices are ask her about her test. Did you make any friends today? And I bought you a rag doll, or we can just not say anything and just keep driving. But we want to engage Lisa, you know? We want to get her to talk and come out of her shell a little bit. So, Lisa's eyes. Terrible. I'm the 7th in the class. Not first like the previous exam. I know you won't be mad at me. I didn't study enough. Oh, shit. Okay. It's okay, darling. Or you're right, Lisa. You should have fucking studied more. Oh, you failure. Okay. I think with this, we're gonna be a mean mom. Okay. You're right. should have studied more. She sighs once again, then continues looking from the window with the same expressionless face. Is she sad? Or hiding anger inside? Is it impossible to figure it out? Are we gonna send her to live with her dad so she can be fucking weird there? Alright. You're driving your car. Lisa sits on a nice seat. The seatbelts are worn tight. Oh, this is the same thing. We chose poorly. Let's just continue driving. I don't have anything to say to her ass. Since she's 7th in her class and she's 13, that's bullshit. Fucking work harder. You finally get home. The doll is in your bedroom, Lisa. You basically yell at her. Okay. She climbs up the stairs slowly. Apparently, she isn't so excited about the doll. You follow her to her bedroom. She picks up the doll that's on her bed. I will think of a nice name, Lisa says, but I have got the homework to do first. Play comes after study. All work and no play makes Lisa adult girl. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna study. You're gonna leave Lisa alone, because you've got your own shit to do. You've got a lot to do. Also, you're gonna cook, and you have to work on a novel cover. You're a freelance artist, deadline is close. You're not so happy with your life, and you force Lisa to study in order to have a better life than yours. And so that also one day she's gonna be stabbing you in your sleep. You work all day, the only break you take is dinner. Wow, savage bitch. You don't talk about anything during dinner with Lisa. That's good. Okay. Well, it's 2200. Bedtime for Lisa. You visit Lisa before she sleeps. She's in her pink dotted pajamas and she's holding the doll in her arms. Mom, I'm gonna tell you something you won't believe. But you won't believe. After a few seconds of silence, she speaks. The doll can talk. She can speak. She told me her name is Anna. I'm sensing a little bit of plagiarism here. You know, Annabelle, hello, okay. And so, we're a bitch in this scenario. That's impossible. Lisa goes into it. Anna was nothing but a piece of light, a light that's drifting into an absolutely blackness, a weak light in infinite darkness. Then she found life in the doll. She was waiting in the toy store for a friend, lonely. And today, she found me. She said that she loves me. And since we're on the bitch track, don't be ridiculous. Dolls can't speak. I know it's very silly, Mom. I think you will see I am right soon. Anyway, good night. That's not creepy at all. You'll see you soon. Okay, locking the door. Because of all the hard work, you begin to feel tired. And you go to bed. It doesn't take long for you to fall asleep. A few hours later, you wake up to the sounds coming from the outside. Oh no, oh, what the fuck's going on? We're a bitch, so we're not going out there. You know, we're tired. Yo, Lisa. She can't hear you, or she just doesn't care. Either way, she continues laughing, and you have got nothing to do but go near her. You climb down nervously, you wear your shoes and walk to the garden. Lisa doesn't react to your presence. You approach Lisa and put your hand on her shoulder. She turns her face to you. It's not Lisa's face. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. It's not even a human face. The texture of the face is gray, rag. The eyes are quite big for a human. So is the wide smile. The voice changes. It doesn't belong to a girl now, but a demon. A demon. Okay. Fuck a demon. She stares at you. Starts to laugh. You wake up. It's a nightmare. You're sweaty. Morning has broken, and you decide to check on Lisa. Which is weird, because you're a fucking bitch and you don't care about anybody but yourself. Lisa is sleeping peacefully, hugging Anna. And of course, Anna has the wide smile that annoys you now. But hey, it's normal. It would be terrible if the doll's face was different than how you bought it. You go into the kitchen to get a weekend breakfast going. Usually you make omelets with sausage on Saturdays. And you're going to do that again, because we're a creature of habit. You're in the kitchen. Take the sausage and the eggs from the fridge. You need to slice the sausage, so you open the drawer to pick up the meat knife. Something is wrong. The knife isn't there. Why would you look in the trash? We're not looking in the trash, okay? We're just gonna search the kitchen. You search the whole kitchen. No stones unturned. You've looked in the fridge. Nope. The knife isn't there either. There's only one place you haven't looked inside. The garbage bin. Do we really want to open the lid? Do we? Yeah, let's open the lid. Knife isn't in there either. You searched everywhere possible, but it's in vain, so you just use another knife to prepare your We're really focused on the omelet here. We've got a depressed daughter, and she's acting fucking psycho, and we've got a possessed doll in the house. It's not a good mix of things, ever. After you're done making the omelet, Lisa wakes up and joins you in the kitchen, thank God. You eat breakfast with her, and she doesn't look so happy. There's an uneasiness in her face. Okay, so I think we're still gonna be a bitch. You have to study. Lisa sighs. This is Saturday. But okay, Mom. I'll work hard and be better. Then she looked away. She might be hiding her thoughts. She's not such a vocal girl. Okay. We're eating breakfast together. She's not happy. Of course she's not. Uneasiness. And we chose the wrong thing. Okay. You know what? I don't have anything else to say to you, Lisa. Breakfast is over. I need to study math, says Lisa. Then climbs up to her room. You also need to work on the novel cover. We're both busy now. Okay. Wow. No montage or anything. It's just straight to nighttime. As you work on the cover, you hear screams from Lisa's room. You rush to your room. You find Lisa standing and breathing in panic. Her arms are full of fucking stitches. Stitches, dudes. She did it. Lisa screams, showing her heavily wounded arms as blood leaks down to the floor. She jumps and ran away. Lisa points to the open window. Look outside. Can't see anything. Any running dolls. Maybe because she ran away. Or it's too dark outside. Or Lisa's lying. Okay. How much? Only have. Okay, we're gonna slap Lisa because we're cut. You slap your daughter so hard that she hits the floor. What the fuck? She starts crying on the floor, crawling into a fetus shape, but she doesn't say anything. You leave the room in anger, and you don't visit Lisa again tonight. Bad idea, Mama. It's 3 a.m. now, the witching hour. It's raining, lightning strikes, and illuminates your dark bedroom. You haven't slept You don't care about the freelance work you get. All these events make you too stressed to care about business. You see Lisa's silhouette at the door. No. It's a dream. Lisa's walking the fuck in. Alright, I'm about to die. Lisa's holding something behind her back. We don't know what that could be. It could be the missing meat knife. No? Yes, no? But you can't see what she's holding behind her back. And she approaches the bed, climbs it, and comes near you. Lisa, come on, go lay down. With a sudden move, she stabs the meat knife into your belly. You never trusted me. She stabs once again. You didn't allow me to live my childhood. She keeps stabbing your body with insanity. A guidance counselor told you, girl. I hate you, Mom. I hate you. These are the final words you hear as your own daughter repeatedly stabs you and commits matricide. The end. 2 possible endings. I don't know. Maybe it could have been different, but that's a good outcome because the mom was a bitch, right? Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of a break, and I will be right. Alright, we're back. Okay, I get that you guys can read, but we're gonna do this. Let's dig in. After a Funeral is a modern Gothic horror story that takes place 3 days after your son's burial. Okay, we can do this. You receive messages in your computer. Those claim to be sent by your son's soul. Alright, he says that he wants to be with you once again, and he asks you to do a few things in order to be resurrected. Will you believe the message? Of course we will. Why wouldn't we? You used to be a father. Used to be. It has been 3 days since your son, Jonathan White, was buried in the graveyard of the local church. He was 8. He had golden hair, and blue eyes, just like the beloved man in the Carpenter song. Close to you. Yeah. Since your wife passed away giving birth to Jonathan, and since he has been your everything, he was your angel, now he's gone. Okay, that's pretty sad. He died on a snowy winter morning. You had gone to the market, leaving him alone at home. Okay, Father of the Year here. Best dad ever. 8 years old. Just stay at home. I'll be right back. When you arrived at home, you found Jonathan lying on the bed, motionless. His face was covered with his pillow. Choked. Police couldn't find any trace of trespassing. I mean, that's fucking weird. You clearly remember the solemn moments of Jonathan's funeral. In fact, you try to forget. It's 3 days ago, fucker. Come on. But the details are in front of your eyes and they won't go away. The priest had intoned psalms and prayers, those you are not so familiar with. You're not so religious. With the lifeless body of your son laid in the church, his feet were turned to the east. He was wearing black suits and shiny shoes. His skin was pale. He was way too young for all of this. You wished it was you lying there instead of him. You know, that's natural. Okay. So the guy is not the best dad ever. But at least he's not a bitch. Like Lisa's mom. Okay. Like the day Jonathan died, it's a snowy day in all of Ohio. There are 3 inches of snow outside. It's 1400 now. Your writer has been on writer's block since that day. Your favorite word processor is open in the computer. The screen is blank. Haven't written anything for a long time. Right, we're a smoker. There's cigarette butts, an ashtray, and your black hot coffee is in a blue cup on your work table. You chain smoke and consume a lot of coffee nowadays. You know, that's a natural reaction, I would say. You know, he's having a hard time. Okay. Jumps a little bit. And that, as you're sipping your coffee and the doorbell rings. You know what? I don't have time for this shit. I'm not answering the... What the fuck? The doorbell rings once again, but you don't respond. It's probably Bob, your neighbor and friend. Fucking Bob. You feel an urge to wash your face, but despite the cold day, your face somehow got sweaty. After washing your face, you look at the reflection in the mirror. You notice that your eyes got red, mostly because of the crying and being sleepless. You use sleeping pills, but they don't always work. You turn back to your work table. You look at the computer screen that should have been blank, but no, it's not blank. Something's written. Oh, and what is it? Daddy. Oh, yeah. I missed you. Well, I mean, we're not completely a head case at this point, so we're not going to yell at the computer. We're just going to type Jonathan. You type Jonathan at the computer. The new letters get appended at the text in the screen. Whoever types it, he, she, it, writes faster. When they are finished, they form 2 sentences. I can hear you, Daddy. Talk to me. Okay, we're not crazy. Maybe we should just turn off the computer. You turn off the computer, and the monitor screens get blank. Then nothing else appears on the screen. Okay, you just turn it off. Okay? Nothing's gonna happen on the screen now. Hello. You don't find anything to write in your novel, so you don't need to turn on the computer once again. And yes, also the text disturbed you. You don't experience anything supernatural during the rest of the day. Okay, so we're just assuming that this is a ghost. Not like a hacker or anything. Okay, right. At night, you take your sleeping pills and fall asleep. That's good. That's good. We're on our journey, our grieving journey here. Right. And you start dreaming. You see Jonathan in a garden with green grass and colorful flowers. He runs around with happiness. And angels, there are white-dressed angels around him. Everyone is smiling. That's good. You're not a part of this dream. Jonathan doesn't see you. But you're still content with seeing him happy in this Eden. He was always a benevolent boy after all. He deserved to go to heaven. What the fuck? Fucking Bob, man. You wake up to the sound of the doorbell. Take a look at the clock. It's 10 a.m. Okay, you probably slept pretty good. You wear your slippers and open the door. It is Bob. Hello. I need to show you something. He holds a newspaper in his hand. There's anxiety in his face. You take the newspaper. It's Ohio's local newspaper. Another kid choked to death. What? Officers are investigating the curious case of repeated deaths of kids in the state. Yesterday night, a 6-year-old boy, Kevin Madsen, was found dead in his bed by his parents. His face was covered with a pillow. What makes this interesting for officers is this is the 7th time a boy died this way this month in Ohio. Recently, 8-year-old Jonathan White also died with a pillow on his face. Sheriff Wolcott states that he finds the recent events quite interesting. Interesting, not disturbing or really, what the fuck? Okay. The end. Wait, what? Okay. Alright. Well, that wasn't scary at all. Okay. Let's move on. Crystal Skull. Alright. You are a king who is loved by his people. You have a serious problem, though. Because of course you do. Your only child, Juliana, has an incurable disease and she's dying. You hear about a crystal skull which can cure illness and let people have visions. It is also brought to your palace from the continent of America. Yeah, like North America, or there's two. Anyway, but your man warns you that the skull might be cursed. No way. What would make you think that? Will the crystal skull bring health to the princess, or doom? Well, we're about to find out. Okay, we're gonna be nice in this one. Crystal skull. Look at that. That's so pretty. It's like a paperweight, and I want one. Being a king is hard. Being a good king is even harder. You know this well as the sole ruler of a European kingdom in the age when America is discovered. Okay, so this is a long time ago. We're superstitious. We can roll with this. It's been 25 years since you ascended the throne. Your subjects are content with your rule. Your country is in peace, and the people are wealthy. Sweet. But there is something wrong with your life. Your daughter, Giuliana, is ill. She's only 18, and she has got an illness that nobody could cure yet. Princess is dying, and she is your only child. And heir to the throne. Every doctor you could find tried to cure her. You've tried almost everything. Almost. You've been informed about a miraculous artifact unearthed on the continent of America. Okay, yeah. It is a human skull made of crystal and amazes the scholars because no method is known to carve up such an excellent shape of skull out of crystal. This skull doesn't belong to the world but to an ancient civilization that has been lost. But what amazes the scholars is not just the impossible creation, but the skull is told to bring miracles to whom touches it with their bare hands. Some people tell that they saw visions from the future. Some people tell that they saw how the human race has originated. Magic! Okay? And some tell that the skull can cure their illness. Those couldn't be cured with medication available in your era. Naturally, you ordered your best men to bring the miraculous skull to the palace. Well, yeah, why not? It's midnight. You're in your daughter's chamber. She's lying in her bed, holding your hand as you sit by her. No candles are lit. Full moon enlightens the princess's chamber, shining on her long blonde hair and blue eyes. She's too weak. Her skin is pale. She has under-eyed bags showing her illness. You already suffered the loss of your wife 10 years ago. Now you can't stand seeing your only daughter slowly die. Juliana asked with a soft voice, Father, am I gonna die? Okay, so we've got one, I won't allow that. And eventually, yeah, of course you will. Did you know how this works? She smiles. You know, Father, you're a mighty king. I know that you will do the best by your subjects and me. Look. Hello? Okay. The door of the chamber is knocked on. The servants generally don't disturb the royal family members at night, so it must be something important. Only Joyce, come in. You know, I'm just gonna find this spelling thing. A brunette boy, one of your servants, gets inside the chamber with politeness. He looks at you and says, Your Majesty, the artifact has been brought. You'd been waiting for this moment for a long time. I think, we're nice here. We're gonna kiss our daughter's forehead. I will come back. After you kiss Juliana's forehead and say, I will come back, she brings your hand to her pale lips and kiss it. Then you leave Juliana alone in her chamber. At the exit, you see Sir William, one of the knights. Those were appointed the task of bringing the ancient skull. He's a strong man with black hair and a round beard. He wears gloves and holds a bag. Your Majesty, he says, and kneels before you. Signal him to stand up. Let's go to my chambers. Sir William follows you as you walk to your study chamber. The chamber is well lit with silver candlebrums. All the furniture is classy. It's a king's study room after all. There's only one chair and it's for you, and you sit on it, and Sir William stands by you and slowly pulls the artifact from his bag. You push the books on the study desk to open space for the artifact. Here it is, he says, and gently puts this crystal skull on the desk. I know, what do you think's gonna happen? I'm nervous. It's cursed. The skull is truly a masterpiece. If it is crafted by humans, all the details of the human skull are imprinted with care on raw crystal. Lights coming from the various candles are refracted. It's magnificent. But you sense something sinister, something that doesn't belong to our world. We need to touch it. Like a jackass. Just fucking touch it. Who cares? As you're about to touch the skull, Sir William holds your hand and prevents you from touching the skull. Your Majesty, I think I need to tell you something about the skull before you touch it. The day we were about to leave, a native man came to us. He looked like the chief of his tribe. He knew little of our language, but he shouted some words we could understand. Cursed. No touch. Right? That's rude. So we haven't touched the skull with our bare hands yet. Okay, fine, it's a mystery. Yeah. I know that our princess needs to find a cure. I also know that we received reliable information about the magical powers of the skull when it comes to incurable diseases. But Your Majesty, I've got a very bad feeling about the skull. I believe that the wise decision is to throw this skull to the sea. Well, we don't want our daughter to die, so let's have her touch it. The knight sighs, as you wish, Your Majesty. But if you're going to bring the skull to her, I wish you would wear gloves. Fuck that, okay? I'm not scared, I'm fucking king. Touching it with our bare hands. You ignore the knight, touch the skull with bare hands, and instantly find yourself in a vision. Haha, sweet. In your vision, you're in the middle of a ritual. There are about 100 naked humans around you forming a circle whose center is you. They are all prostrating themselves, worshipping you. It's nighttime. The plain area is enlightened with torches and stars. You see a stepped pyramid nearby. It's made of hewn stone blocks. You realize that you are the crystal skull. You can't see yourself, but you're completely aware of what you are. These naked people are worshipping you. The crystal skull. Oh yeah, that's good. That's getting good. Then the vision changes. Now it is not night, but morning. It is raining like hell. There's a huge flood. Unclothed, red-skinned humans scream and get drowned because of disastrous torrent. And you, as the skull drifts away. Fucking bye. You open your eyes and turn back to who you really are. The good king. Sir William looks at you. Okay, our daughter is dying. We don't have time to waste. Let's just bring this skull to Juliana. You thank Sir William for his services and let him go. You carry the skull to Juliana's chamber. You enter her chamber and see that she hasn't slept yet. She rises up and sits on her bed. She looks at the skull in awe. It looks marvelous and scary. You approach Juliana and let her touch the skull. She holds the skull, rubs her hands around it. Nothing happens. Something's supposed to happen. She asks, then gives the skull back. She continues, let's wait for tomorrow morning. Maybe it shows its effects then. So you decide to leave Juliana alone and let her sleep. The skull will be staying in your study chamber. After this tiring day, you go to your chamber. There are no guards at the door. You just trust everybody in the palace. You're a loved king. The furniture are luxurious in this chamber too. You take a glance at your reflection in the mirror. Okay, let's look at ourselves. You take pride in how you look. You're a middle-aged man, but you still look as handsome as when you were young. Your looks are an important factor that makes you a charismatic leader. Besides being fair and wise. And now we're going to sleep. You wear your nightgown and get in your bed. It is a bed for 2 people, but you haven't slept with anyone since your wife passed away. You have a secret that you keep from everyone. Sometimes you hug the second pillow in your bed. So for someone you love, you do this since your childhood. Nobody needs to know it. It doesn't take long for you to fall asleep. You wake up in the morning. Something's wrong. You can't move your arms. No, not only your arms, you can't move any part of your body. You're paralyzed. Then suddenly, your body starts to move involuntarily. It stands up without your consent. Your feet bring you to the mirror. You see your face in the mirror. You're terrified. But there is a grin on your face. You're no longer in control of your body. You're merely a bystander of what it does. It brings you to the throne room with confident steps. Soldiers salute you. To be exact, as you enter, it sits on the throne and shouts with your voice, "Bring me my daughter." You watch guards accompany Juliana as she comes into your presence. It shouts, "I don't want her to suffer anymore. Kill her." Juliana is shocked. You think? What? Father, please. She's not the only surprised one in the room. Everybody looks at each other with shock. It shouts, "You heard your king. Execute her." You try to shout, but your screams are buried inside the head of the king. Juliana gets on her knees, cries in despair, but it's all in vain. Two black, masked decapitators come into your presence. One holds the crying blonde girl. The other holds the sword. Oh. You can do nothing but watch as your precious daughter gets decapitated. Her head falls to the floor and rolls to the throne. The floor gets filled with her blood. Days pass. It continues to control your body. You mourn for your daughter inside the body that once belonged to you. You watch it rule your country with an iron fist. It orders all the churches be burnt and priests to be hanged. Of course, your people uprise against the new king. It suppresses the revolt with violence. Anyone who stood against the king gets tortured. Eyes are poked, skins are flayed. Soon, it orders people to worship it as a deity. The good king declares war against other countries. It doesn't take long for the other countries to form an alliance against the good king. In a fateful battle in your capital, the good king loses his horse. The evil king gets killed while desperately searching for a horse. And this is how your soul finally breaks free to heaven to see your family once again. There are 3 endings to that. That's a pretty good one. I think we're going to take a break. Alright, we're back for another creepy adventure, creepy-ish. Right, so what we have here, you're a goth university student with no friends. Cool. You join a school trip, which would be normal with somebody with no friends, to a lake and the forest near it. If you decide to wander in the forest at night, you'll find bare footprints. Those are coming from a black hole with a ladder. I don't know. Will we descend down? Fucking of course we will. Evil? Beneath the ground. You are a young university student who identifies as a goth. You're a lonely person. People think that you want to be alone, but in fact, you couldn't find someone you felt affinity. Everyone is so distant from you. Nobody you know listens to the music that you love. The Bahas, the Mortal Coil, the Sisters of Mercy, etc. You heard about a university field trip to a lake and the forest around it in autumn. There would be a picnic. Also, alcohol is permitted, so fucking yay. You could bring your own drinks. That's not a recipe for disaster. You join the field trip. Not only maybe could you make some new friends, but you also love nature, especially when it's a cold season. Right? But of course, you couldn't make new friends, once again. During the 2 hours of bus travel, you found out that every other student who joined the trip were already friends. They simply ignored you. Also, you didn't approach them. Of course we don't. As a result, all you could do during the bus trip was look outside the window or play games on your phone. We listened to their joyful laughters. Loneliness. You have mixed feelings about this picnic by the lake. You can't feel yourself as a part of the joyful youth who are enjoying the nature trip. After having a picnic barbecue, they played a game with the ball, in which they formed a circle and tried not to let the ball touch the ground. Lame. Everyone participated in the game, except for you. Because I'm fucking standoffish. What are you gonna do? But you enjoy the nature trip somehow. As said before, you love the nature. You took pictures of the lake with your phone. You don't plan to post the pictures anywhere. And there is a huge forest near the picnic area. You've always found peace in the green of the forests. We should be fine then. After sunset, people began to light a campfire and drink. People around your age generally prefer beer, but you don't like it. You feel it overfills your stomach and causes nausea after 2 cans. Instead, you prefer stronger drinks. Today, you brought a bottle of red wine and a wine glass. Classy, girl. Yeah. They gathered around the campfire while you drank your wine alone, away from them. I'm sorry, fuck them. A handsome guy brought his guitar from the bus and began playing it around the fire. While you have finished your second glass of wine, campfire and moon illuminate the darkness. Sun's already set. There are about 5 hours for the picnic to end. You'll be going back to the city with buses. He's playing a calming song. You might join the group, but you also feel a strong urge to have a walk in the dark forest. 'Cause why wouldn't we? Alright, well, we ain't gonna join the group. We're going to the forest. You stand up and wander away from the picnic. You feel the call of the dark forest. as you walk along the path into the forest. The trees are high and still green. Maybe they stay green in all seasons. You don't know. Your field is not biology. The soil is wet and muddy. It must have rained before your group arrived at the lake. You leave boot prints on the soil as you walk. There are no clouds in the sky. Full moon and stars illuminate the forest. That's not enough for your eyes. You turn on the flashlight on your phone. There's an app for it. You can't clearly see, but notice rabbits in the distance. Naturally, they run away from you as they notice your presence. You begin to think you might have gone too far away from the picnic. There's nothing interesting in the picnic area. You somehow feel like the darkness of the forest is your friend. Only friend. We're gonna keep walking. You continue on the forest path. After a few minutes, you notice footprints on the soil. They seem to belong to a human with bare, big feet. Probably a man. The prints cross the path. We're gonna follow them. You follow the footprints on the soil. They keep changing directions. You find yourself at an elevation, and the prints stop there. Whoever was walking, he didn't leave the prints, so anybody could follow. He wouldn't have gone anywhere, as he didn't follow a single direction. We're gonna follow him! You decide to go to the place where he comes from. After a long walk, you find yourself at a hole. There's a lid and a long rope near it. The man clearly comes from the hole, and his footprints prove it. When you hold your phone's light into the black hole, you see that there's a ladder inside the hole. You can't see the end of the hole from your position. As a curious and dark boy, you feel a strong urge to descend. We're going down. As you need to use both hands to climb down, you put your phone into your jeans pocket, turning off the light. You start climbing down. After a few seconds, the moon and stars above no longer illuminate what you see. You're in pitch black, and the ladder still continues. Finally, your feet touch the ground. You're so distant from the forest that you can't see the entrance of the hole. From where you came, you carefully get on your 2 feet. You can see nothing yet. Let's turn on the flashlight. The place where you are is made of concrete. There's a long corridor in front of you. It's narrow, about 1 meter wide. It's not very high. There are only a few centimeters between your head and the ceiling of the corridor. You smell a terrible odor. Mixture of shit and something you can't understand. There are 3 doorless holes along the concrete corridor, making 3 rooms to discover. Eeny, meeny, miny. There's an empty wooden coffin. A mirror hangs on the concrete wall. A bloody razor and a black whip stand in front of the mirror. In the mirror, you see your reflection and the terror on your face. The place where you are is made of concrete. There's no we chose poorly. Alright. Second room. Oh shit. You're shocked to find a chained woman in this room. Well, you think? The chain is tied to her ankle. She looks to be in her 40s, too weak, her bones are noticeable, and has a pale skin with lots of scars. She's on her knees. She's naked, and her body is lightly hairy. except for her pubic area. It's quite hairy. Nice. Contrasting her hairy body, her head is shaved. She stinks. Not only the smell of shit, but it also looks like she wasn't washed for years. She screams as you point the light to her. Let's try to save her. You crouch down to her tight foot. There's no way you can remove the bracelet from her ankle. You also notice that her pinky toe is missing. Yeah, we don't have time to talk. Let's try to find the key. You try to leave the room, but something you don't understand happens. At the exit of the room, you hit something that was invisible in front of you. Yes, you saw nothing in front of you. You hit something. You fall onto the floor. An invisible force carries you and repeatedly smashes your head to the wall. You hear the woman screaming as you black out. When you wake up, you find yourself lying on the concrete floor in pitch darkness. By the smell, you understand that you are in the same place. Whoever is keeping you captive, he stripped you from all clothes. You're naked and cold. There's a gag on your mouth, so you can't shout and communicate with the woman. She might be gagged too. You stand up and try to walk away, but your ankle's tied with a chain. You can only walk in a chamber with 1 meter radius. Your foot touches a metal bucket. It's probably where he expects you to shit. You lose all your sense of time here. Wait for an unmeasurable time for something to happen. You're thirsty and hungry. Sometimes you hear your phone ring. It is in a different room. The piano melody is It's the Fear by Within Temptation. An ironic name for your situation. They probably noticed that you're missing. They're trying to reach you, especially your parents. They must have become mad. Of course. You can't answer the call. Finally. Finally? You hear footsteps. You hear your captor coming into the room. You're not able to see anything. He takes your gag off. Apparently has no problem with seeing in the pitch black. And you hear his voice. Drink. It belongs to an old man. Dominant. Ordering voice. You feel the tip of the bucket on your lips. Oh, if you're held hostage, you're supposed to eat and drink. It is water that he's offering. You drink it. Not the best water you've had. It could be from the lake, but you don't have another choice. After you drink enough, he puts the bucket on the ground. Now he brings something else to your lips. Eat. You're too hungry to refuse him. So waiting. You allow him to put the thing in your mouth. It's meat, but raw. You would never eat raw meat, except for sushi. But now you chew it slowly. It's rabbit, he says. You swallow the meat, despite how it disgusts you. After you eat all he gives you, he puts the gag in your mouth and leaves the room without saying another word. After a while, he comes back. It's rolling on the floor. Stand up! You get on your 2 feet clumsily. He grabs your body, and you feel 2 sharp fangs in your neck. He starts draining your blood. And you understand the true nature of your captor. You have no idea how long you've been a prisoner here. You're mostly alone in the room, doing nothing with a gag on your mouth. He occasionally comes back to feed you and himself. Sometimes you hear loud sounds from the other rooms. He tortures the woman. She screams and begs him to stop, but he doesn't. You hear a whip hit the naked flesh of the woman, but for some reason, he doesn't harm you. Only the woman. You haven't seen anything for a long time. You have no idea what he looks like. Sometimes you hear sobbing, but it doesn't belong to the woman. To the captor, he cries loudly for some reason. Some day or night, you can't figure out, he shows up and takes your back off. I've done research about you, learned everything about you. He says your name, shocking you. We have some common points. We both like the dark. We're both outcasts, lonely souls in this world of darkness. I will make you an offer, only once, so make your decision wisely. I can make you an immortal like me. You no longer be in chains. You will have a life or unlife in the dark, like you always wanted. Or you can stay as immortal and wait for the day you will die here as my prisoner. Heck yeah, let's be a vampire. Very well, he says. Stand up. You stand up and allow your master to embrace you. You feel his fangs on your neck. Once again. But this time he doesn't stop. You feel your whole blood is getting drained. Soon, you lose consciousness. You open your eyes. You find yourself lying in a wooden coffin. But this time, you're able to see. There isn't any single light source in the concrete room, but you see your environment as if you were wearing a night vision goggles. You're wearing your old clothes and old gloves, so you can't see your skin. You've lost your hair in a shed. Your old hair is on the coffin's part where you put your head on, and you feel your face changed too. The most significant change is an unbearable thirst, but not for water. Welcome to a new start, my child. You can hear his voice. You look around the room, but you can't see him. There are 2 coffins and a mirror in the room. They think that a crime can't be seen on the mirror. False. Take a look at yourself. You step outside the coffin and walk into the mirror. You're in terror with what you see in the mirror. You don't carry a human face anymore. Your skin has scales like a snake. Its color is light gray, almost white. Your ears are long and have pointy tips. Your eyes are all red. You slowly open your mouth to see sharp teeth. You scream, break down, and cry in despair. Then you feel his hand claw on your shoulder. He stands on your back, and you're able to see his hands. It is scaled like your skin. Look at me. He orders you. For some reason, you can't disobey your master. You involuntarily look at the mirror to see the immortal entity behind you. His body is tall, naked, has a humpback. His skin is almost white and scaled, but his face is the ugliest thing you've ever seen. It's the embodiment of evils, torture, murder, rape, and envy. Envy for everything that is pretty and fair. I will teach you everything I know. You know? And only now, parent says with a hideous smile. The end. It went pretty well. And then we're going to have the crystal skull too. Alright, we're going to take a short break. And I will be right back. We are back. And now we're in for the Crystal Skull 2. This time, you're not a king, but a libertine billionaire in the modern age. Historical artifacts are one of your vices. A marvelous crystal skull is brought to your mansion. And the interesting part is, you can hear the skull's voice in your mind. You can talk with it. It says that it will bring you joys no mortal can ever reach. But it demands something first. We're going to find out what it is. I think we are. Let's go. Crystal Skull 2. So it went so well the first time. You consider yourself a lucky man. You're a European billionaire in his 30s. After the recent death of your father, your mother died a long time ago. You inherited the family manor and company. You were also single and handsome. Yes, you're one lucky son of a bitch. As a libertine, you have indulged in many vices that we can't mention because of censorship. You've never harmed anyone against your will, though. Oh, huh? But all these wild experiences couldn't slake your thirst. You want to taste what was not tasted before. Conquer the unconquered. Nowadays, you have a new interest: historical artifacts. Prehistoric bases? No. You don't like boring shit. You want Alexander the Great's sword, which he used for cutting Gordian knot. You didn't obtain it in legal ways, but that doesn't matter to you. And you think more. Right. It's a summer night. Your smartwatch shows it's 1:11 a.m. All your 6 servants are asleep in their rooms. That's the way you like it. You don't like being disturbed by the presence at night. You want to be alone at this hour, while enjoying your malt whiskey. You're in front of your laptop in your study room, checking social media. Yes, even billionaires do it. With a glass of whiskey and Cuban cigars, you remember that you haven't checked your emails for a while. Who is this one going to email us? There's 6 unread emails. 4 of them are business mails. One of them is from your friend Phil, another rich man. You will love this. It's the subject of the mail. The last one is from Bill, an artifact smuggler, Crystal Skull. He says in the subject. Let's see. Smuggler. I have to show you this. Bill says that the skull is made of pure crystal, and nobody knows where it's from. You won't believe the story. He has a photo of the skull with a stone. The fluorescent light in his room is weak, but somehow the skull is clearly visible in the photo. Despite the quality of the photo, the skull looks amazing with its shiny material. You've seen enough of crystal jewelry to know that Bill isn't showing something fake here. Let me bring it to your place. What's your response going to be? We're bringing it to the mansion. There are 5 unread emails. 4 of them are business mails. One of them, we chose poorly. There. Alright, Phil. Mail consists of a single image. It belongs to a creepy clown with sharp teeth and a hideous smile on his white face, low-key lighting, and the blood that spills from his mouth makes the image even more disturbing. You have a phobia of clowns, and Phil knows it very well. Yep, fuck you, Phil. There are 4 unread emails. 4 of them are business emails. Let's read these. These emails are from your employees. They inform you the painkiller medicine that your enterprise procedures can't be sold in Sweden anymore. Well, fuck that. You're too drunk to handle the situation right now. This medicine ban is not such an important loss for your enterprise anyway. You produce and export many other products. Yeah, so whatever. Right, we don't have any other emails, so we wait. And we wait and wait and wait. So you turn your computer off and start waiting for the bell. 15 minutes later, your phone rings, and the melody is Amato Mio by Pete Martini. Great band, by the way. It shows Bill as the caller. Hell yeah, Bill. We got a Christmas call. Hello. You pick up the earphone and answer the call. Hey, it's me, dude. Bill says on the phone, looking out the window. You see him standing in the door. Well, wait. I didn't want to wake your people up the north for me, will you? You leave your study room, descend the stairs. Your study room is at the 3rd floor of the mansion, and open the huge wooden door of the mansion. Bill smiles at you. It is nice to see you again. I'm sure you'll love what I brought here. He shows you his full khaki sports bag. You gotta go to the study room. We need privacy. You climb up the stairs to your study room as Bill follows you. After you reach there, Bill closes the door of the study room and pulls the artifact from his bag. Bill puts the crystal skull on your desk with a confident smile on his face. Oh God, you haven't seen many things in your life, but the skull is one of the prettiest ones ever. The skull is made of pure crystal, and the details of the human skull is printed. It reflects the lights of the room with elegance. Bill's ready to answer your questions. How much do you want? €1 million. Normally I would sell by auction, but really, I don't want to keep this thing. I feel like I can lose it if I can keep it more than a few hours. You had bought much more boring things for higher prices. That's enough. All I need to hear. Great. Make sure the money transfer and the skull's yours. You open your computer once again. Of course, you don't use banks for illegal stuff like that. Instead, you open your Bitcoin account. With a few clicks, all the money is sent to the smuggler. It doesn't take long for Bill's phone beep. He looks up to his phone, smiles. It's a good deal, dude. He waves at you while leaving the study room with his empty bag. If you want anything, you know who to call. Soon, you hear Bill's car leaving the mansion. You're alone in your study room with the skull. Oh, we're gonna touch it. As you touch the skull, something strange happens. All the lights in the room go off. The crystal starts to shine and emit white light, illuminating the room. You hear a voice. Male or female? You can't figure it out, but in your mind, greetings, mortal. You feel the skull gaze into your soul. Very curious. I can hear you. Talk to me. Do you know who I am? Yes, I know who you are. Like I know everything else. You are a billionaire who's afraid of clowns and has earned his fortune with his hard work. You want to taste all kinds of joy on earth. I can give you what you want. It's not a coincidence that the diver and Bill brought me to you. Yes, I can give you what you want. The soul waits for your question. What will you give me? You were stuck in an immortal human body. You can be a cosmic entity like me. You will know everything. Be ageless, immortal, and worshipped. But I demand something first. Of course he does. Of course he does. Soul waits for your questions. What do you demand? Ancient civilizations always offered me something valuable. They sacrificed human lives for me. I want you to kill someone innocent. Sure. Okay. I know someone. I know someone you can kill. Nobody cares cares about the lives of prostitutes. You'll find a young girl on the alley that you always buy something. You know what it is. Her name is Nina. She has short, red hair, and she's a virgin. This is going to be her first and last night she does her job. You will recognize her when you see her. You won't need to hide anything after you sacrifice her to me. As you will be above all the law of humans. Deal. I know you possess Alexander's sword and will keep it in the basement alongside with your wine bottles. I want you to kill Nina with it. Go get to your car. I'm waiting. So you leave your study room, descend the staircase, and go to your garage, where you keep your expensive cars. You have a sports car with its distinctive red color, and another black car that looks like a vigilante with a bat costume or drive. Are we talking about Batman? Does see me Batman. What do you say, please? You can choose one of them to bring the prostitute to your mansion. Red. So you get in your red car and drive to the alley. They will always find your thing. We won't name here. Your place has. Despite the high horsepower of your car, you drive slowly in order to examine the people in the alley. The alley is mostly isolated. You see a few people, you know that they don't sell legal things. And you see the silhouette of a girl with a very short skirt and long legs, clearly a prostitute. She smokes a cigarette, but she coughs with every breath she takes from it. As you approach her, she sees. You see that she has a red hair like the crystal skull described. She notices your car. Let's wait. She approaches your red car's window. She looks quite young and naive and cute. But you're here for something else. Excuse me, sir. She shyly talks to you. I believe that you seek some fun, don't you? Who doesn't? That's good. I can give you what you want. For 40 euro. Deal. She gets in your car and sits in the seat next to you. As you start your car, she asks, "Will you bring me back here after the job is done? I'm not that experienced, to be honest." "Sure." She smiles. "Thank you, sir." You're about to arrive at the mansion. Doesn't say anything. So you finally arrive at your mansion. You start the car and get off. As she gets off, she looks at your mansion with awe. "Wow. It looks so pretty. It must be wonderful to live here." She follows you as you walk to the mansion and open the door. The sword is in the basement. Let's take her to the basement and not say anything. You open the door that leads to the basement stairs. You turn on the lights and descend. As the girl follows you, you walk past the wine and casks. "I'm sure that you have good taste in wine," she says. "You had hidden Alexander's sword between two casks. Now you find and pull it from the spot you hid it. You stand between her and the basement's door, so she can't escape from you." "Wow, that sword looks antique. Who used to own it?" "Doesn't matter. I'm gonna kill you." She's surprised as fuck. Because of your serious manner, she understands that you're not joking. "What? Are you gonna kill me?" She gets on her knees. "Please don't kill me. Kill her." You repeatedly stab the sword into the prostitute's abdomen. Blood flows out of the slit on her abdomen. Her eyes are staring at you with disbelief. She falls on the ground. As you pull the sword, you understand that she died. Killing her gives you a hardness in your underwear. As you're a sadist who accepts this will offer without hesitation. You feel you're fainting, maybe because of the adrenaline of killing a girl, maybe for something else. But you slowly lose consciousness. The sword and your unconscious body fall on the floor. You wake up. You lie on the basement floor. You're naked, and your skin has a white color. As white as snow. The sword is gone. At the end of the basement, you see a chair. You never had chairs in the basement, and Nina is sitting on it. She's facing back. You can't see her face. I don't care. You leave the basement. Something is wrong with the mansion. All walls and floors have a rusty metal texture now. You hear a mixture of crying and laughing sounds. You can't understand the sources. Rusty walls aren't the only strange things. You see all 6 of your servants at the entrance of the basement welcoming you. But they're not human anymore. They're mannequins with servant clothes. They stand motionless, but their heads are pointed at you. Go upstairs. You approach the staircase with the intention of going up. Go to the study room. You hear a loud choir behind you. Looking back, you see the servants are now standing in a horizontal line at the bottom of the staircase. They somehow moved, while you didn't see them. They're staring at you, motionless, blocking the way to the exit. Who fucking cares? Just get a study room. As you find your way to the study room, you see rusty metals invading every part of your mansion. The altered mansion doesn't cease to surprise you. You see a man, yourself, waiting for you in the study room. To be exact, someone who looks exactly like you with a black suit. He holds the sword in his hand. He smiles at you. Hello, my friend. You recognize Crystal Skull's voice. I think you like how I look now, because I am you now. You answer your questions. You lied to me. Yes, I did. And what are you going to do about it? You feel so weak and vulnerable. You have no chance against a man holding a sword, should you try to attack him. In fact, you should have been dead. You committed suicide lots of times before, but now there is no afterlife for you. Only the repeat of the same day. Not only do you hate yourself, this never-ending day, you have an obligation to get up. You hate your job and small cubicle in the cold office. Maybe do something crazy today and spend the day at home, or kill yourself. Not for kids. Yeah, not for kids. You're in your bedroom. It's raining morning. There's a wooden table near your bed. On the table, there's your alarm clock, a picture of you with your ex-wife, and there's a drawer beneath the table. What are we gonna do? Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the chat? What are we gonna do? I think we're gonna open the drawer. You open the drawer. There's only one important item in there. 9mm pistol has a capacity of 17 rounds. This might be a short one. You're in your bedroom. Oh. We chose poorly. Oh wait. No, here. Let's look out the window before we shoot ourselves. You're at the 13th and top floor of the apartment building. The sky is covered with gray clouds. Hey, William Portland again. Its grayness is reflected upon everything you see. People are walking in a hurry. Some of them don't have umbrellas on this rainy morning. There are no green trees, only high concrete structures. There isn't any trace of happiness out there. Well, we looked out the window. If we're gonna shoot ourselves, then we should look at the alarm clock. Your digital alarm clock shows 7 a.m. Monday with its green LCD lights. It's the exact time you wake up each repeating morning, and it is always Monday whenever you wake up. Let's go to the bathroom. Looking at the mirror, you see that you need to shave. Your beard grew a few millimeters. Bad enough for your work. If you wish, you can scar your face with your razor or cut your wrist to commit suicide, because you wake up with an intense self-hate each morning. Let's go to the living room. There are your old television and worn sofa in front of it. Your dispersed suit is on the sofa. You can either go to work or spend the whole day watching TV. You'll probably get fired if you choose it. Oh, fuck it. We're watching TV. You turn on your old television and sit on the sofa in front of it. First channel you see airs the news. The news are about a war going on in a distant part of the planet. You see bombed homes and dead children under the devices. Immigrants are trying to flee on an overcrowded boat. Next channel. Beauty contest. But for little kids. See kids with makeup. Their painted faces disgust you. The jury consists of other men. Let's turn the TV off. You press the off button, but no, it only changes the channel. Now you see something you'd never expect to see on TV. It's a man in a suit, but his head is a gold skull. Yeah, I mean, that may be a problem. Man or demon with a goat skull gazes into your soul. You're stuck and in the loop. Do you remember why this is happening to you? No. Let me show you then. You're not gonna like it. Television shows your ex-wife's face. She's crying with despair. A 9mm pistol gets in the frame. It's pointed at her head. Oh shit. The trigger levers pulled, and she's dead. The camera now shows the man who pulled the trigger. You see yourself cry like a baby. You killed her, but you still loved her. The television screen fades away. What are we gonna do? Anybody? Anybody in the chat? Anybody? Let's see. Let's drag this out as long as we can. Your sleeping pills have been your best friend. They make you sleep instantly. You could like them more if they made you wake up to a different day, though. Take 2 pills and you're gonna sleep. You wake up in your bed. You wish you were dead. In fact, you should have been dead. I've seen this before. Okay. Still not gonna work. Let's open the drawer. Is your gun? You can shoot yourself. Pick it up. Okay. We've already looked out the window. We've already looked at the alarm clock. I don't think we looked at the picture. This photograph shows you with your ex-wife at the beach. When you were both on your honeymoon. She has long black hair, brown eyes, and a pretty face. She was the prettiest woman for you. When you were together, you both looked so happy on this frame with sincere smiles. But it was past. I feel a terrible guilt looking at this picture. Alright, well, there. You put the muzzle of the gun inside your mouth. And then pull the trigger. Oh, you make it in your bed. You wish you were dead. In fact, you should have been dead. Oh no. Go to the bathroom. Put your wrist in the bathroom. Pick up the razor. Take off all your clothes and step inside the bathtub. After sitting in the tub, you start cutting your wrist horizontally. Soon, you start to lose consciousness alongside with your blood. The bathtub gets filled with your blood. We're gonna fucking wake up again. In our bed. We wish we were dead. Yeah. Alright. We have to shave our head. Go to the bathroom. Oh, now I'm cut our face at. You pick up the razor and start cutting your face with self-hatred. Blood drips out of each scar. At the end of 5 minutes with masochist action, you leave your face with so many scars. Your face looks red. Well, of course, it's fucking bleeding. Okay, so, you're in the bathroom. If you wish, you can scar your face with a razor or cut your wrist. Suicide. We already did that. Do this again. Pick up the razor. Okay. Cut your wrist. Blood. Wake up in your bed. Okay. We've looked out the window. We haven't looked at the alarm clock. And we have. Shit. Okay. Over there. Oh no, it's not your head, your beard. You can't how you look when you don't have facial hair. Even your mother says that you look like an egg this way. Oh my god. Okay, so we've already shaved our beard. We already cut our face, we tried cutting our wrists in the bathtub, and we've already tried shooting ourselves. We've been to the living room, and we've watched TV. We can't shoot ourselves because, okay, it's gonna work. You wear a suit and head out for work. It's rainy day, but you have lost your umbrella. You get wet. So you reach the subway station. It takes about 15 minutes to reach there. You carry a gun at the back of your trousers. It is hidden by your jacket. Oh no. I think we might see where this is going together. While descending the stairs to the subway station, you pass by two teenagers smoking cigarettes. They're almost 13 years old. You ever hear one of them say this? I watch TV to remember. You never wanted to have kids. They would probably be like those teenagers who began smoking at this early age. You took a sterilization operation a few years ago, but your wife didn't know about it. That's fucking awesome, dude. You're a gay guy. And we remember, we shot our wife, too. Which is fucking great. Okay, you're in the subway station. Nobody notices you, as you haven't done anything interesting, like cutting your face. Okay, we're gonna wait for the train. We're not gonna kill everybody. After waiting for 10 minutes, you can see the approaching lights at the subway and the tunnel. We're getting on the subway. After the train stops, you get in with a crowd of commuters and it departs. After 15 minutes, you arrive at the ugly gray skyscraper that you call office building. At the entrance of your office, at the 13th floor of the skyscraper, you see your boss. He's the man you hate most, an overweight, bald man with a plucked mustache. You always want... Oh my god. You always wanted to murder him. But you always controlled your anger somehow, because once you react in anger, you lose control of yourself. He stares at you, because of course he does. We're just gonna go to our cube. You get in front of your old computer. The monitor has a big tube that you hate. How old is this game? Old. You start working on your shitty duties. You do repetitive things. Those should have been done by an automatic system. Your only break is looking at social media. It's actually forbidden in the office, but you found a back door. You see a picture of your friend at the beach. Oh, he's with your ex-wife and her new boyfriend. You had actually blocked your ex-wife and her boyfriend so that you wouldn't see them once again. But it doesn't work. They're shown in another person's photo. The couple looks so happy together. She looks happier this time than how she was with you. Oh man. Nothing interesting happens during the rest of the day. You feel quite sleepy. You won't need sleeping pills now. You fall asleep, and you find yourself in a dream. You never had any dreams during the time you got stuck in the loop. Shit. We've made progress. In this dream, you find yourself at the entrance of your apartment with your suit on. It's nighttime. Apparently you have just arrived home from a tiring day at work. No lights are turned on in the apartment, but candle lights are coming from your kitchen. And you hear the voice of your wife coming from the candlelit kitchen. Honey, welcome. We have to go to the kitchen. She's standing in the kitchen with a pretty smile on her face, and she's wearing a red dress. 2 candles are lit on the kitchen desk. 2 dishes of spaghetti bolognese. A bottle of wine are also on the desk. You're surprised? Because you'd never seen her this alive since the infinite loop began. Well, you were able to say nothing. She holds your hands. I have great news to tell you. I'm pregnant. Oh. You remember that you had a sterilization operation before without letting your wife know. A tantrum is about to overwhelm you. Okay, we have anger issues. The situation makes you unable to say anything. Let's try to calm down. You sit on the chair, trembling with anger. Darling, what's wrong? She puts her palm on your face. Let's explain some shit. Fucking bitch. She listens to you carefully as you explain how you got an operation that makes you unable to become a father. She defends herself. But I swear, you're the only man. I don't know. How about you see the doctor once again? Can there be a mistake in the operation? Yeah. Something that you don't expect starts happening. You start feeling that you are waking up from the dream, but you are in your bed now. You're still in the kitchen. As an entity without a body. It is impossible to say at which point you are in a three-dimensional space. Your presence covers all the kitchen, and you see everything. You see the lying bodies of two dead people. Your wife and yourself. The gun is in your hand, pointed at your head. You feel the presence of a second enemy, but it's not your wife. It's the demon or angel that kept you in the loop. You hear his voice. Do you know what? She was right. She never cheated on you. The operation wasn't successful. You're at the end of the road that goes down to the redemption. The loop is broken. Now follow me. I'll show you where souls go. We won! Alright, you know what that means. It's time for a break. We have one more. Alright, let's do this. You were a single father. Your wife Linda passed away while giving birth to your son a year ago. You will be to use a Ouija board, which is always a fucking good idea, right? And in contact with an entity who claims to be Linda in this story. Let's go. New Jersey, 1981. You're a single father. Your wife passed away a year ago at childbirth. Your son's name is Mark. He's a cute baby with blue eyes that he got from his mother. As expected, you were in agony with the loss of your wife. Mark is the only thing that you hold on to. All that matters. You've been in love with Linda since the first time you saw her. She's so pretty. You wanted to be with her forever. It still surprises you to have such a charming woman to fall in love with you too. During Linda's pregnancy, you lost your job at some point while having debts. She supported you in every way she could. Not only was she your wife, but also your best friend. You found another job after Mark was born and Linda died, but of course, it doesn't make you a happy man when you lost your best friend and a wife. Looking in Mark's blue eyes gives you all the strength to go on as a single father. You see the future in his eyes. And in the past when you were happy with your family, despite of everything falling apart, you would lose everything if you lost Mark. Another reason what made Linda and Mark so significant is you lost your parents too. Basically, you have no family members left except for your son. Nobody to consult for things that you need to talk to with a family member. Linda's parents, you don't see those assholes anymore. They have done wrong to you, Linda. Good. Stay by yourself. It's a foggy morning. You're taking a walk in an isolated green forest, just close to the suburb you live. You can't see anything but fog beyond 5 meters. There's a single path, and you're walking it. You know that the path leads you to a lake. You've been there countless times. There's nobody else you can see here in this forest. Somehow, you feel that something awaits you at the end of this path. You reach the lake and encounter a woman who looks uncannily familiar, standing at the side of the lake. She's turning her back to you. See, she has blonde hair and a black dress. So familiar. She slowly turns back and faces you with a smile on her beautiful face. She's nobody but Belinda, completely alive. Did you miss me, darling? Okay, we miss her. I missed you so much. I long to be with you too. Again. There is a way. She holds your hands by a Ouija board and will talk to you through that. You know what a Ouija board is? It is a board with letters and numbers on it, and you use it to talk to spirits. Sweet! You can talk to Linda again. A strong wind starts blowing. In the blink of an eye, her flesh turns into ashes. The harsh winds carry the black ashes away, leaving a grim skeleton standing with you. You find yourself holding the hands of a skeleton, looks into your very soul with carved eyes on her skull. It was a dream. It's a dream. A repeating one. You have this dream every night. It started a few days ago. It's Monday morning now, and you're in your bedroom. It's winter, but it's still sunny. After getting off the bed, you take a look at yourself in the mirror, hanging down the wall. You look worn out. Alright, you're gonna check on the baby. Your house has two stories. Okay, I'm just gonna point. Yeah. The bedrooms are at the upper one. You walk into Mark's bedroom, which is next to yours. Try not to make a sound. Slowly open the wooden door of the bedroom. Your son sleeps peacefully in his cradle. You'd expect a 1-year-old to make noise all the time, but Mark is not such a boy. He rarely cried. He's been a happy boy. The bedroom's walls are painted in a calming tone of blue. A circle of toys are hanged upon the cradle. Cute figures of lion, sun, red cat, moon are parts of this installment. There's a big poster of a yellow baby bird on the wall. You change Mark's diaper, like you always do in the mornings. After you complete changing the diapers, the doorbell rings. It's probably the caretaker, Isabella. She comes every morning at this hour. You go downstairs and open the door. Good morning, sir, says Elsa. She's a woman in her 20s with curly black hair and brown eyes. She steps into your house. Your daily routine starts with making the breakfast while Isabella takes care of Mark. You go out to work after breakfast, unless it's weekend. Isabella walks into the kitchen, opens the fridge, and picks up the formulated milk for babies without mothers. Nice. Let's talk about the dreams. Before Isabella leaves the kitchen, you tell her everything you see in these recurring dreams, and how Linda asks you to use a Ouija board to communicate with her. It's easy to see how surprised Isabella is. Sir, don't do that. It's too dangerous. You shouldn't mess with that. Isabella climbs up the stairs to take care of Mark. You are hungry and you need to make breakfast. You like listening to music on the radio while making breakfast. You gonna turn on the radio today? Yep. You turn on the radio. The playing song is Sunny from 30M. Sunny, yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. The dark days are gone and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one, so true. I love you. You like that song. It kind of reminds you of the happy times you had with Linda. You make yourself an omelet and a hot cup of coffee. That's your daily routine. After you finish breakfast, it's time to leave the house. Will you buy a Ouija board? You can go to the toy store to buy it before going to work. Or you can refuse to buy it, thus refusing to contact with what you see in your dreams. Or buying a Ouija board. Despite it being a winter day, it's not cold outside. There's a toy store you know where? There is a toy store. You know. This is where you buy Mark's toys. You remember seeing a Ouija board there. It doesn't take long to reach the store. You enter the store and start searching for the board among all the colorful toys. You find a box. It looks quite different from the other toys. It doesn't look cute. Not something you'd buy for your kid. It's a grim-looking Ouija board. Buy it. You pick up the box of Ouija board and move to the cash point. The cashier is a brunette young woman. She gets surprised to see the box. Oh, you want to buy that? What are you going to use it for, if I may ask? It's none of your damn business, bitch. She frowns. Okay, I had to warn you. It won't be good. Don't use it by yourself at least. And never ask when or how someone will die. Whatever. So you pay the board's price. Bye. You put it in a plastic bag with the logo of the toy store and go to the office. As an accountant, you think that you have a dull job, nothing interesting happens during the work, you have no friends to talk to. After shift ends, you're ready to go home, darkness has fallen. Knowing Isabella is at home, You ring the bell and you arrive home. Why would you ring your own doorbell? Anyway, walk in, she says, with a smile after opening the door. Her shift ends when you come home. She got ready to head off. Mark is sleeping peacefully. He's just started sleeping, Isabella says before leaving the house. He asked her to assist you with the seance. No, sorry, I can't do that. I mustn't either. You mustn't. Can't. Isabella leaves. You're alone for now. Before starting the seance, you climb the stairs and check on Mark. He looks so happy and peaceful while sleeping. You close the door and descend the stairs. You will use the board in your living room. There's a table you can use there. You had heard that it's best to turn off the lights before talking to a Ouija board. So you get a candle from the kitchen and light it. Then you turn off the lamps, so the only thing that illuminates the room is the candle. It's starting to be creepy. You pull a wooden board from its box and place it on the table. Then you get the planchette, the wooden part, which you will put your finger on. The summoned entity is supposed to move the planchette when your finger is on it. Are you ready? Sure. Alright. Yeah, that's a Ouija board. Linda. Keep your fingers on the planchette. Look. Shit. Oh. Here. Are you really Linda? Will I bring up Markwell? Are you watching this from there? What do you want to tell me? Sure. Oh, there was a last page. Whoops. Alright. Let's do this fucking seance. GF. Okay. Oh, there's so much. Okay. Well, we need to confirm it's Linda. Right? I mean, that's easy though. Yeah. So, when did we get married? Okay. Correct. Didn't ask that. Nope. Oh, she's not peaceful. But why? Moon. Okay, so we have to ask what the moon means. X. E. Okay. When will we be together? In? Never. That's fucking rude. Okay. Alright, bitch. Alright, and then, I guess I should move on with my life and start saying I'm a woman. No. Alright. Oh, shit. I clicked too fast. I did not oh, she didn't leave us. What do you want from me? The moon? Okay. Alright, I think, goodbye. Alright. So, and the seance of the planchette stops moving. You couldn't get any decent answers from the spirit. Was it even Linda's spirit? You can't be sure. The spirit doesn't show any physical activity after the seance in your house with the mirrors. Uh-oh. You feel something gazes upon you whenever you look at the mirrors in the bedroom and bathroom. You feel the present watches you through the mirrors, and this presence is not malevolent. You're not the only one feeling it. Mark always cries whenever you bring him mirror. He gets scared by something he sees in the mirror. You had to remove the mirror from your bedroom in order to be able to sleep. That's concerning. Apparently, buying the Ouija board wasn't a good idea. It opened a doorway for entities. But honestly, this is not a problem an exorcist can't solve. There are far worse things that could have happened to you and Mark. Okay, so, pretty sure we lost. Okay? And so, we're not gonna watch the credits. We're just, we're gonna wrap it up for this live stream. Thank you for joining me. I am also on YouTube, and if you look at my About section, there are a multitude of ways to engage with me, including chat if you wish to join us in. And until next time, see you